Hello, I'm back. I just ended one video that you're fixing to watch probably tonight, and I'm starting another. I can't talk English. And I'm starting another one now. What my topic may be, I don't know. It might be just chit chat. I don't know. I don't know kind of what's going on with me lately. And it's when I get off of work and I'm in the house, I tend to not want to leave again until I have to go to work. But now it's got to the point where I don't want to read. I have bought all these books and I don't want to read. And when I started buying them, I just couldn't get enough. And I have the book of Enoch, in which I am very eager to read, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I don't know why. To make myself a dinner has been difficult. I will sit and roll up a tortilla with cream cheese and blackberries in it before I'll cook myself a dinner. But I did force myself to cook some sausage and asparagus because I needed it. I haven't had vegetables in a while. Also, I forced myself to do laundry. And it's not like very forceful, but I'm like, I just need to do it. Get off your butt and go do it. And another one of my plants is dying and it's driving me crazy. The aloe vera that I had spoke about, I think it's a goner. There's no doubt it's a goner because it's losing its last arms, stems, whatever you call those. So I had to go buy a new one. They're not very expensive. Oh, today I have my computer desk, if you want to call it that. It's a table and I have all my electronics on it, my laptop, my gadgets for my phone. I have a light connector for my phone now. I have everything on it and I have tons of cords because I have a microphone, my cam, a USB charger, my Kindle, all of that's up there. So I had to take all the cords from underneath the table and Velcro them in Velcro wraps around the legs to bring them away from the center of the table. Because when I sit down there, I'm stepping on them, my feet get tangled, so I had to do that. I've been wanting to do that for 2 weeks. On a good note, I get my memory foam mattress tomorrow that's 3 inches thick, and I can't wait because I'm like hoping I will not be in pain throughout the night and when I get up in the morning. It's excruciating. And I need to update you about my ENT visit. I knew there was something I wanted to talk to you about. It just now hit me. So I left angry, almost crying. And I mean, I was really angry. Really angry. I cannot emphasize that enough. And I immediately contacted, or I should say messaged my nurse practitioner and said, I don't like what this ENT doctor had said. Can you refer me to another one so I get a second opinion? And it being Friday in the late afternoon, I didn't hear anything back just yet. But what he said was, I don't know how he goes about and coming up with this, because all I did was I watched a dot on the screen move, and he even mentioned that I was twirled around until I got dizzy and then watched things move, and I'm like, they didn't do that to me. Then he mentioned the other test that he said I had done, and I'm like, I didn't have that done to me either. I'm confused. But he was talking so much and so fast that I'm listening. I forgot to even say something about it. And then he's like asking questions. Do you have migraines? I'm like, yeah. And he asked, how often do I have these episodes? So I would tell him. And I said, but the last 2 weeks when I roll on my left side, I'll spin for about 5 seconds. Oh, that's what it is. It's the crystals in your ears. And I'm like, well, wait a second. You can't diagnose out of just that, because I become debilitating. This is not debilitating. Then he said he feels like this is stemmed from the migraines. And that doesn't make sense either, because while I'm spinning, while debilitated, I don't have migraines at all. So that doesn't seem to fit for me either. And then he said it was a form of migraine and they seem to collaborate together. And I'm sitting there thinking, no, that doesn't resonate with me. That doesn't sound accurate. And then he's like, so And this was done to me the first time I went there, and it didn't work. And then he tells me, so do you want to see if the other doctor has a minute for you where she can put you in all these positions to put these crystals in your ears back where they belong, but you might be too dizzy to drive. Did you come alone? I said, yes. He goes, well, let's schedule you a time where you could bring a driver, because there's a chance when you have this done, you'll be thrown into vertigo and you can't drive. And then I started thinking, that doesn't make sense, because she did that to me on the first day I seen her, and when I lay on my left side, I still spin, so that didn't work. And then, if you think about it, if she's putting the crystals back to where they belong by moving me in all these positions, then why would it throw me into vertigo? Because if it did and does, it would sound like the crystals are messed up again. Because that's why you get vertigo, is because they're out of place. But she puts you in all these positions, it puts those back in place, and voila. Then why would I get dizzy? You see where I'm going? It doesn't make sense. And then I'm like, why would I do this and purposely put myself back in vertigo and become debilitated where I can't work and not get a paycheck? I want to find a solution, but I'm not willing to throw myself into vertigo and lose paychecks and lose my apartment, lose my car. I probably won't lose my car, but I will lose my apartment. So now I'm waiting for a second opinion doctor. And I catch myself waking up in fear of having vertigo. And it's weird how my body knows this, because I'll sit up and pause for a second to get a feel if I'm spinning or not. And I slightly am. It's not major bad, and it's like I have to get my bearings about me, but I am in fear of going into full vertigo without seeing the doctor first. And I just hope that the second doctor knows more than the first. I just now looked, because I try not to look at my screen, and I am sorry that I'm cut off. I tried to find different backgrounds, and I didn't really want to walk around like I said I was. I feel like I lie, but I don't. But, I mean, I don't usually just walk around in my apartment doing stuff, and on top of that, talking to you guys. It would be weird. I'd be going around doing nothing. I don't know. And I was thinking all day today, do I have anything that I could be doing and just take them around and do it with me? I did the Velcro thing, but I can't hold the phone or put it in positions for you to see while I was doing the Velcro thing. And it was only 3 strips, so that would have been very short-lived, and then I'll be like, okay, bye. See ya. So that would have been a very short video, and I'm trying to keep it going, and I'm trying to keep you guys irritating. I'm not trying to keep you irritated. I'm trying to keep you interested. I don't know why that was so hard. That wasn't really complicated at all. But you know, me and my language, I've been like this my whole life, just so you know. I'm not looking forward to this long 4-day week. I know you guys are like 4 days, but when you work between 10 and 12 hours a day for 4 days, it becomes extremely tiresome. Oh, I was going to say something that, and I guess I will, because there's no other way I'm probably going to tell you. In my last video, I talked about me meeting that lady and how she confirmed things with me. I forgot to add in that video that one thing she said when I was describing that they work on my heart, and now, before I said that, I said that they stop my heart and they'll work on it or do something, and then they'll get it beating again. And she's like, I think it's your heart stopping and they are getting it to beat again. And I'm like, what? It would kind of make sense. And then I told her That's interesting because I was just diagnosed with PVC and PAC, which is, you know, the two chambers, instead of going 1, 1, 1, 1, they're going like this. And it could be damaging to your heart. And, oh, I need to confirm something else. And I said, that's interesting because it's got really bad. I had to wear a monitor, I got diagnosed, and voila. And then we got on the topic of something else. Don't remember what it was. And I said, I have this feeling that I'm going to pass away at 66, that I'm not going to live past that. And I'm okay with that. She looked at me for a minute and she goes, yeah, I think it's more of a choice. And I agree with that because it is. I don't want to live to old age and I can't take care of myself. I can't do things because I have nobody to take care of me. Not one person. And I wouldn't mind be put in a home, but then I have in back of my mind where your family puts you there and they never come and see you, especially my family. And I don't want that either. It would be a lonely life. And it's not a really caring place situation to be in. But she confirmed also that it would be my choice and that would probably be when I go. And I'm okay with that. So those are two extra things that we talked about in our little meeting that I forgot to tell you in the last video. So with all of that being said, I cannot think of anything else to say. It took everything I had to get ready to do these videos. I'm not one to get on without makeup and trying to look decent for you guys because I refuse to get on here looking like a bum. And without my foundation, my skin has got a red tint to it. Not severely bad, but I don't like it. And I don't want to get on here and show that part of me. Not yet, anyway. So I'm going to end this here. And I love you. And I'm so thankful that you come and you listen to my jumbled videos. And that I guess you care enough that you keep coming back. So yeah, leave me a comment. I love you guys, and I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Bye.